Hi guys, welcome to Vix Gaming. Today I'm going to talk about the most anticipated games of September 2019. The list is based on my personal preference, so don't be upset if your favorite game is not included in the list. The first game I'm going to talk about is Conan Chop Chop. It is the most epic and realistic stick figure game ever to be set in the world of Conan the Barbarian. There'll be an excessive amount of gore and flying limbs. You can play it solo for ultimate thrill, or have your buddies along with you in couch co-op mode. This game is developed by Australian studio Mighty Kingdom. It is going to release on 3rd September for PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. The next game I'm going to talk about is Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Monster Hunter World Iceborne expansion is a fully fledged paid expansion coming in September 2019. The expansion is equivalent in size to previous Monster Hunter games, G-Rank or Ultimate entries, and promises to bring a significant amount of content. In order to access the new Iceborne story and quest, players must have completed the main story campaign from Monster Hunter World and reach Hunter Rank 16. Iceborne is set to offer the largest region in the game so far, presenting hunters a wealth of new content with even more quests to face than in the original release. Iceborne also introduces the new higher difficulty Master Rank, a brand new quest tier that makes new and existing monsters more ferocious than ever. Leading the pack in Iceborne is the mysterious new flagship monster, Volcana, an elder dragon with powerful ice attacks that is a pervasive threat in the new story. The game is releasing on 6th September for Xbox One and PS4. The next game I'm going to talk about is NBA 2K20. NBA 2K20 is an upcoming basketball simulation video game developed by Visual Concepts and published by 2K Sports, based on the National Basketball Association. It is the 21st installment in the NBA 2K franchise and the successor of NBA 2K19. NBA 2K20 was officially announced in the spring 2019. The game's standard edition cover athlete is Anthony Davis of Los Angeles Lakers, while the cover athlete for the Legend Edition is former Miami Heat player Dwayne Wade. The game is releasing on 6th September for PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. The next game I'm going to talk about is Greedfall. Greedfall is an upcoming action role-play video game developed by Spiders and published by Focus Home Interactive. The game is set in 17th century style fantasy setting. An island paradise has been discovered by colonial forces from several distinct nations, but with magic and monsters. You play as a neutral human who recently arrived at the island, allying either the natives or any of the foreign nations, competing to conquer the new land. The player explores a remote island where the locals are fighting off invading settlers. The game includes combat, diplomacy, and stealth. The game's story is influenced by players' decision. This game is releasing on 10 September for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The next game is Gears 5. Gears 5 is a third-person shooter video game being developed by the Coalition and published by the Xbox Game Studio. It is a sequel to Gears of War 4 and the sixth installment of the Gears of War series. The game focuses on Kate Diaz, an outsider of Locust descent. The player must uncover the origins of the Locust and Kate's family. The game is solo play, but in addition, it will support local split screen or online co-op gameplay. It is releasing on 10 September for PC and Xbox One. The next game is Borderlands 3. It is an action role-playing first-person shooting video game that is a sequel to 2012's Borderlands 2 and the fourth main entry in the Borderlands series. Game is developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K Games. Game can be played solo, or you can team up to 4, taking on various missions given out by non-playable characters. Players can gain items by defeating enemies throughout the game. Each character in the game can unlock 3 unique skills. Borderlands 3 shared the same core loop with previous games around taking on missions, defeating enemies, and obtaining loot from fallen foes or special chests. Gearbox creative director estimated that players will spend 35 hours through the main quest time along with some side missions. This game is releasing on 13 September for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. The next game is The Surge 2. It is an action role-playing game played by a third-person perspective. The game is developed by Deck 13 Interactive and published by Focus Home Interactive. The game features a character creator which allows players to customize the appearance and gender of their player avatar. Players can utilize a variety of melee weapons to defeat enemies whose limbs can be targeted and removed individually. Players can also dodge and parry attacks, which requires them to properly angulate their equipped weapons. Combat drones and consumables such as biosensors can also be deployed. When players kill or dismember their opponents, they can collect and equip the weapons left by them. Game is releasing on 24 September for PC, PS4 and Xbox One. The next game on my list is Contra Rogue Corps. It is a run-and-gun game developed and published by Konami. Contra Rogue Corps is a canonical entry to the Contra franchise that picks up following the events of Contra 3, The Alien Wars. 4 new playable characters and a 5th support character are introduced in this game. The game is based on player versus environment gameplay. The story is set several years after that of Contra 3, The Alien Wars. It takes place in Dam City where people go mad for being there. It takes a top-down isometric view similar to Neo Contra. It is releasing on 24 September for PC, PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. The next game is FIFA 20. FIFA 20 is an upcoming football simulation video game published by Electronic Arts and developed by EA Vancouver and EA Romania. It is the 27th installment in the FIFA series. The game features Volta Football for the first time, a new mode that provides a variance on the traditional 11 vs 11 gameplay, and focuses on small-sided street games. The official badge and kits will be unavailable in the game, with custom designs produced by EA Sports. Players will have the option to customize their player by gender, clothing, shoes, hats, and tattoos. It will include several options to play in 3 vs 3, 4 vs 4, and 5 vs 5 matches, as well as with professional futsal rules. This game is releasing on 24 September for PC, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. The next game I'm going to talk about is Code Vein. It is set in a post-apocalyptic dystopian setting with vampire themes, including gifts from the consumption of blood and other supernatural abilities. Code Vein is an action role-playing game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. Its gameplay is inspired by the Dark Souls series of games. You can play it alone or join your friends to add more adventure. Game is developed by Bandai Namco Studio and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. The game's opening sequence was created by animation studio Ufotable. It is releasing on September 27 for PC, PS4 and Xbox One. The month of September is full of exciting games, so which game would you like to play? Please tell us in comments below. Tell us how we can improve and what else you want to see on this channel. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Thanks for watching.